Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Supreme Shorts, and in this special episode, we're finally going to learn how to make our own donuts! Yes! I've been waiting for the... Huh? What? What, we're not going to learn how to make... Oh, but I've been looking forward to that! Oh man, what do we have to talk about now? Social Security, come on! Pick something more boring, why don't you? Like how to fold a towel or something. Fine. Oh, we have a guest. Okay, good. Good. I don't want to be seen alive talking about this boring crud. Right. So, folks, slight technical difficulty. We're not going to learn how to make our own donuts. Lame. Instead, we're going to talk about Social Security, starring a special guest, Mr. Dr. Macro Econ. Everybody, let's welcome him in. It's pronounced Econ, actually. So, Dr. Econ, what are we going to talk about today? Today, we will be talking about Social Security. If you've read a web article or a newspaper recently, you might have learned that Social Security will become insolvent, meaning that it will go bankrupt. Unless a change is made in 2037, Social Security will not have enough funds to provide the benefits people are receiving today. So what caused the problem anyway? Well, you see, Social Security was originally designed to be a baseline insurance policy for retirees. It would be a pay-as-you-go plan, if you will, with an employed workforce providing the money for Social Security to pay out the benefits for those in retirement. It sounds really simple. Why is it becoming such a big problem? You'll have to remember that Social Security was originally passed in 1935 with the passage of the Social Security Act. Obviously, demographics have changed since then. Life expectancy increased, and the ratio to those in the workforce to those in retirement began to drop, meaning that soon money going in would not be enough to support the money going out. Have there been any attempts or changes made in the past to prevent this kind of thing or improve it somehow? In 1983, a Social Security Trust Fund was created, and it was intended to use excess payroll tax revenue to underwrite the shortfall in future Social Security needs. These funds were to be invested in a way which would enable the fund to grow and protect the system for an additional 75 years. Instead, a system was created at that time where these additional funds were put into non-negotiable treasury bonds, which are basically the equivalent of an IOU from the government. The actual revenues were just spent on general government expenses. However, in the year 2017, there will not be enough incoming taxes to pay benefits promised, and the IOUs and the trust fund will have to be cashed in. Congress would need to raise that money somehow to pay back its obligations. By the year 2037, the trust fund's IOUs will be completely depleted. I feel bad for any physicians that are planning to consider early retirement once Obamacare goes through. You know what I'm saying? So, Dr. Econ, are there any possible ways to fix this problem? There are generally two ways to deal with a budget deficit. You can either lower benefits or raise taxes. That sucks. Exactly. With either of these, someone will not be happy, which worries politicians looking to get reelected. There are also fears about generational conflicts. Should we put a greater burden on the grandparents by cutting benefits, or the grandchildren by raising taxes and possibly cutting their benefits as well? I don't know. What should we do? Mr. Supreme, your guess can be as good as anyone's. Mr. Supreme? I like the sound of that. And while a lot of people say that they don't think Social Security will be around to help them when they retire, most of these people aren't following through by saving aggressively for their golden years. In 70% of households headed by people 80 and older, Social Security currently provides 70% of that income. This shows that the average American worker needs Social Security to be there for them when they retire. So can we fix it now? Fixing it now is relatively easy compared to waiting.
Then why hasn't it been fixed yet, Mr. Smarty Econ Pants? Yeah.
While the solutions are easy to find, all of them will result in someone either paying more or getting less.
Well, crud.
Exactly. No one is happy about it. And because of that, nothing is getting done.
Well, it looks like we're just about out of time. Thank you for coming in and telling us about the issue with Social Security and why it's becoming such a big problem.
The pleasure is mine.
Well, anyways, you can show yourself out. The door's like over there, so.
Thank you. This interview, it was good.
Yeah.
See you later.
See ya. Well, this has been another Sean Supreme Short. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time on our next video, and hopefully one that's not like this ever again. See you next time!